as you reached up to the hearth in your youth, and it was the only time he'd ever really admonished you, I think is the word I want to use. It's the only time that you'd ever been scared of him.
Right.
So you know he wouldn't part with this gemstone willingly. But with the small amount of questions you're able to ask before, like with Moxie's grandparents, they're escorted off to be healed and given time to rest and recuperate. Nobody seems to be able to answer your questions about it. And with that, we will end there.
God damn it.
The next time that we sit down to play, we'll have a bit of a time jump. You guys will make your character sheets up to level 3. And we will resume the story here. So the bit of homework for you guys is we're going to say it's going to be about 10 years between this moment of leaving, of making this camp to where you guys will kick off. So we're going to make some character sheets now together. More so to like help out for me to answer questions or say, sorry, no, that can't really take place in this world. That kind of thing. So we'll run through characters now. Because I know also that TK has some stuff on today, which is why it's a bit shorter. And like I said, this is like a session 0.5. It's why you've not picked any backstories. It's why you've not known anything about this. It was a lot more just of a narrative, of a prequel, as it were, as to why things are the way they are when we start off. Chloe did want to make it today, but she had some emergencies that she had to deal with. So it works out well that when she comes along next time, she can just introduce herself as a brand new character, giving her a little bit more freedom to do her silly nonsense. But yeah, how do you guys feel so far? Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was fun.
Did you cry, Mox?
No.
Nearly.
Almost. You almost got me. But not this time.
I give you grandparents and I take them away.
It's not like all of my grandparents haven't already been taken away.
I feel you there. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do is a little peek behind the curtain, as it were, is I'm going to try and get everybody their own little story within the story.
Okay.
So, like, TK has his little bit of a fortune that has just been instilled to him.
Yeah, that was great. That was great to hear.
You know, Ash has his a possible vengeance quest to find his father. Marks, I'm still working on yours. I'm still working on yours, Marks.
Okay.
Well, my character's interested in what's happened to his dad and everything, but
Sorry, you cut out for me a little bit there.
Oh, one sec, it's my being dodgy. I was saying my character, he's interested in finding his dad. That's his priority. Mm-hmm. Me, however, the fuck is up with this red gem?
Who knows? Appearances change a lot in 10 years.
It's a blood gem.
Don't
fucking giggle like that.
Yeah, so when you make your character sheet up, make sure to keep a note of that gemstone.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah, we'll do.
Just in case you forget. It's also kind of why I'm doing these recordings as well, because, like we're all aware, life happens and things, and I'm not the best at note keeping. So yes, in the stages of planning, I might have to go back and watch the hour and a half, 2 hours or so that we played, but I don't have the what the fuck happened. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And it also gives you something, like when you're speaking to your friends and go, oh, you play D&D, what's it like? You go, well, I could just show you.
Okay. Cool.
These videos are for you guys to do with what you will. They're not being put up to be like, let's make a YouTube channel. No, they're not. They're up for us and only for us. You know, what you guys want to do with them, do what you will. And if at any point you don't feel comfortable with it being recorded, we'll stop. I think that's the fairest way that I can say that. You know, you know, like for yourself, TK. I'm not quite sure what your stream community, apart from people that I engage with, are like. But if they're wanting to like know the campaign stuff that you're up to, you have the autonomy to do with what you will. From my point of view, anyway. Yeah. If you wanted to do one of these campaigns on your stream one day, we could organise that. Do you know what I mean? Like a little treat for your subscribers or whatever, giving you the option. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a fun
it's something we could discuss later on. And
100%, it's a fun little difference, you know. But yeah, so let's make some characters, guys. I know that Mox and Ash, we spoke yesterday a lot about it, and you had some ideas that you wanted to do. So this is kind of like a little sit down, talk with me as your GM, and I'll try and help you make make characters and stuff like that. I'm not going to ask you guys to make it in the Roll20 because it's very limited in what it provides without me spending anywhere from 50 to 90 quid to get extra things.
Also, I already you could already see that I messed up where I was like, are there spells here? Then I just want to type in Shillelagh, and then like I put SH. I'm like, oh, you want me to write everything? Fuck this.
So there is a compendium. If you see the books little icon at the top there. You can. So let's, for example, go vicious mockery. So I can just do this, and I can view the spell. So certain spells you can see.
I just meant for the character sheet. You can't.
So I'm more than happy for you guys to use your mobile apps to do your characters. What I'm going to do is, for the sake of open transparency, for myself as the DM, so I know what your sheets are doing and look at your different things and stuff, like if I need to help you or whatever, or if you weren't able to make it for a session but you needed your character to do something, I'll be able to do things for your character. I'm going to make us a little sub channel in this current Discord for character sheets to get posted and things upon them being completed. But yes, we will be starting at level 3.
Level 3. Right.
Yeah, I'm sure about it too.
I was going to start you at level 1, but then I was like, actually, no. You don't get a lot to level 2, like level 3. Sorry. So.
Oh, right. I was going to be this.
Ash, I know that you're a lot further along with making your character than maybe Mox or TK is. So why don't we start with you? What are you going to be playing?
I'm going to be playing a forge, a cleric domain forge. That's going to be my character.
Okay. Mox, what do you think you're going to be playing?
I'm going to do wizard.
Do you know what class of wizard you're going to be yet?
You mean like school-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do School of Necromancy.
Okay. Interesting. You're going to bring mum and dad back?
Maybe. Well, that's if they're dead. I don't know if they're dead. They just
if they're dead, yeah. TK, what are you thinking of playing?
Well, based off of how this story went, I kind of feel like I might want to change, but
I feel like you have to be a rogue. Really?
Well,
I'm so happy about that.
I didn't
That's
actually hear
my-
what you said.
Well, that was the Black Panther plan, but I'm like, how this story is going, I'm like, shit, maybe my character needs a little bit more.
Well, this is why
But,
I've given you this 10-year time skip.
Yeah,
Because when we sit down next time, the bit of homework that you've got is between this moment now, where we're ending, and where we start. What has your character done?
yeah,
Where have they trained? What has inspired them to become who they now are? So rather than sit there going, "Oh, I was a pirate and I got on a boat and pirate things happened," I've given you guys your origin story.
yeah,
If that makes sense, I've given you that foundation to build from. So if you wanted to be a rogue, you have a 10-year window saying, "Okay, cool. I've done this.
Yeah.
Like, feel free to DM me at any time or phone me to ask me questions. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm happy to work alongside all of you with this. We're probably not going to play for a couple of weeks just because I got a hectic schedule ahead of me for work, and then I'm going to Finland. So it'll probably be after I get back from Finland, so middle of April.
Yeah.
Around the middle of April. I'll get an actual date in, and I
Yeah.
think what we'll try and do is try to plan it for around 6 or 7
yeah,
English
yeah.
time.
That works. Yeah,
Um,
that usually works. It's just
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
if I give you guys a bit of a date in advance, we can make it work. Or
Yeah.
if it's could we maybe do a day either side, like
Yeah,
that kind of
exactly.
thing. Like, I'm not sure quite how full your schedule is, TK, but I know Prince works, for example.
yeah. For me, it's more just St. Patrick's Day is like all family, all weekend. That's
Absolutely. But
We love St. Patty's Day.
yeah,
why. Right.
Just don't get too drunk now.
have a drink for me. But yeah, like off the top of your head now, thinking roughly, you can use your Prism app. That's fine. Just make sure that you guys send me a copy of your character sheets, please.
Will do.
Yeah, we'll do.
That way I can go through it. Marks, you're
Oui.
good at writing things. You wrote down the stat block that we're going with.
No. Oh, yeah, I did actually.
Yeah, if you could post that into
Yeah.
the D&D stuffs
Yeah.
tab in the Discord,
Okay,
please.
so it is this, and this, I believe, correct? Yes.
Yeah. So
There you go.
at your level 1 TK, those are your starting numbers.
Where?
In the D&D
Oh,
Weekender chat,
yeah.
I made a new tab for D&D stuffs. Mox has put in the starting number block. So those are the numbers that you have to attribute to your level 1 class. Then you'll level up to 2, level up to 3. Okay?
Okay.
I'm fine when it gets to the point of taking stat increases or feats. I'm happy for you guys to take feats. Just run them by me first so we don't have anything too
Sweet.
broken. But feats can be fun. My DM in the group that I play with, these are her stat block numbers. So when you get to that first increase of either ASI or fighting feats, you've already got at least a +3 or a +4 into your abilities. So you have the option of a feat instead. If there's any particular magical items that you guys think you might like to try and find at some point, do shoot us a message over or ping me in the chat here, and we'll see what we can do. And if you have any particular, I want to take my character this direction, shoot me ideas over, and we can talk about where you want to take your character, what kind of thing you want to do. This is your guys' game. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bring your guys' story to life, if that makes sense. Whatever you kind of want to do. Like, I knew that TK wanted to kind of angle off a lineage kind of thing from his previous character. So
yeah, but then I changed it last minute. I was like, you know what? Let's restart.
Yeah, but there could be something there. There might not be.
No, like I mean? It's still Like
I think that
I meant more like I was trying to go directly, and then I'm like, let's not do that.
And again, like, I've taken that on board, and I feel like I've left it ambiguous enough for you to be intrigued. You know, Mox and Ash were like, I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. So it's like, okay, cool. So I've just gone with generic, oh no, family storylines. You know? But, you know, there's an open world ahead of us to explore together. I do hope that Prince can make it for a lot of them. I hope that Rick can. But as replying has gone from everyone so far in regards to planning this, they've been rather quiet. And again, with Prince and TK, with Prince and Rick, like, time zones are stressful. And obviously, like, life commitments and things like that. So I'm trying not to have any of this campaign too reliant on one person being present. I'm trying to have it in a way so that if TK and Chloe can't make it, we can still play.
Yeah.
If Mox and Ash can't make it, but everyone else can, we can still do something. Do you know what I mean? So like, I'm playing very fast and loose with how campaigns actually run. I'm trying to do my own thing with it and trying to have some fun with it. But we all like Dungeons and Dragons, and none of us get to play it enough. So
it comes on the Prism app. I can only have laughter man clerics.
Because you have to download books.
Yeah, so it's relatively simple to do. You just need to join their Discord server, and that's where all of their resources are. And basically, you just import them all. You just have to be careful sometimes because there is some custom stuff made as well.
Yeah. But it doesn't really hurt it. It's just...
no, it doesn't hurt it. It doesn't impact
it. It's just you're going to have custom stuff in it. But one perk is it'll tell you once you finish creating a character...
If you miss anything.
It'll legit tell you... actually, I deleted all of mine that said that. But it'll say D&D underneath the icon. Or it'll have like unavailable underneath the icon.
But again,
so you know if it's like a homebrew or not.
I'm fine with a lot of homebrew things. I'm not too. I'm quite lenient with it all.
I only need Xanathos.
Yeah. But all the core books are in the Prism scroll place. I highly recommend it. If anybody that isn't part of our little group ends up watching this, I highly recommend looking into the Prism app. It's very useful, very helpful. I use a lot of it.
I can send you my character features of all comfort through Prism.
Exactly. I know that I introduced TK to it and it blew his fucking mind with how easy it was to make characters through it.
You don't want to see what I have right now. So
no, I really don't. But with that, I will stop the recording and we can just chill and chat and hang out.
Okay.
Thanks for coming along, guys, and we'll pick this up next time.
Sweet.